What's up, Ytpc? Uncle Willie coming to you once again from the Mobile Lounge. Hope everybody's having an enjoyable Friday. Just got back from Boswell's a little while ago. Well, let me take care of this. New pipe, Peterson walnut spigot. It's rather quite pretty. I won't say beautiful, but it's rather pretty. It's a bulldog. They call it a shape 150. And in it, some Garth and Hogarth whiskey twist rope. I like the rope stuff, man. It's good. This here, I think I like this better than the brown bogey. This is the whiskey twist. It's got, it says whiskey, but I don't taste it or smell it. I just get that smoky smell from the tin note, the jar note or whatever. And then the taste is just, it's a good tobacco taste, like it's a real high quality tobacco. Little smoke flavoring, not like Latakia, just a little smoke flavoring. And it's not like eating burnt ends or barbecue like some of the other ropes as people describe it as. I don't know, it's just got a good tobacco taste, a long finish. It stays like it coats your mouth for a few minutes. It don't last long, but it's just enough for you to be like, time for another puff. It's kind of like that. So, anyway, pardon me. Went to Boswell's. And I took the stummel that I got the other day, the one that the bulldog that I've been waiting on. And of course I told y'all that I cracked it, messing around with it, putting another stem in. Well, I took it in there and Archie said that they could put a band on it, like this one. Put a band on around the stummel. $45. And just a cheap black acrylic stem, $35. So I'm looking at $80 for a $14 stummel. It's a K Woody pipe. The only reason I really like it so much is because of the rustication on it. It's got that craggy looking rustication. It's really torn, but he's got some other cheap pipes for 25 bucks. He didn't have a bulldog, which that's what I really like, the bulldog style at this time in my journey. I have like 9 of them. With that one, it would have made 9 smokable. So I have 9, 1 not smokable. Smokeable. I'm so weird sometimes. Anyway, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't spend 80 bucks on a $14 pipe to end up with a $25 pipe. I mean, it's a nice rustication on it. I kind of like it. It's in good shape. I mean, there's no scratches or nothing. The finish is really nice on it. If I hadn't have cracked it, messing around with it, putting that other stem in, just trying to retrofit it or whatever to see what it would look like, I'd have probably went for it for $35 for just a new stem. But having to put the band on it and the stem and 80 bucks plus tax, I can buy a K Woody, a brand new one, for 40 bucks, 50 bucks. eBay, find one even cheaper, I'm sure. Win one of them auctions for 20, 30. You know how it goes. So I'm not gonna do I probably just end up tossing it. I just put it in the drawer. with all my other collectibles and whatnot, my lighters and cutters and all that crap. Probably just put it in there and just let it go. So now my other thing is, I know I mentioned the other day that I'd ordered some carrot cake coffee. Well, I checked the tracking yesterday and it said it was going to be delivered by the end of the day. But it was last checked in at 12:29 p.m. March 10th in Concord, North Carolina. Well, that's a 8-hour drive. So I was like, unless they're taking it from Concord, putting it on the truck and bringing it straight to me, there's no way they would get it here by the end of the day yesterday. They didn't. It's FedEx, and our FedEx usually comes about 8 o'clock in the morning. So that's when they said it was going to be late in the evening. I didn't think I'd get it. My UPS, when I get something from UPS, it usually comes anywhere between 5 to 7 in the evening. And then the post office, they're usually between 12 and 2, noon and 2 in the afternoon. So I got up earlier this morning than usual to go to Boswell's, because I was hoping that since it didn't show up yesterday, I would get my Bones coffee this morning. And I was hoping to take a cup with me of the carrot cake, or either the chocolate, either one, and have it with a pipe or a cigar at Boswell's. Well, it's 2:35 p.m. Eastern time, and I still don't have any coffee. So I'm thinking that with FedEx, it'll probably be tomorrow morning, because they don't usually come later in the day on my street. If they come, that's fine. But when I check the tracking, all it shows now, it doesn't say delivered by a certain day or a certain time. It just says in transit. So we know what that means. It could be stuck in that fucking black hole for another 2 or 3 days. So it might not even be till Monday before I get it. I don't dry this. That's why it takes so much to get it lit. But once it gets lit, it's perfect. The flavors, being semi-wet, it brings the flavors out more than it does if you dry it. And that's with any tobacco, in my opinion. I'm not suggesting that you smoke all your tobaccos wet, but I suggest you leave some moisture so it'll have some flavors in it. Because if you let it dry out too long, it loses flavors in it. Some tobaccos are better right out of the tin. And with this rope tobacco, I find, for me, if I just slice it off, cut it in chunks, rub it out, pack it, and light it, it takes a little bit to get lit, but once you get it lit, the flavors just shine through phenomenal. But that's just me. Your mileage may vary. You might like it dried out a little bit more. So that's all I got, man. I'm not going to sit here and rant no more. That wasn't really a big rant. I mean, it's to be expected. USPS is the one that usually your shit gets lost in a black hole and it don't move for days, even weeks at the time. Then all of a sudden you check the tracking and it says delivered. You go out front and look, and there it is on the doorstep. Because half the time with UPS, they usually knock, they'll go, and then like it's like they're trying to hide from you. Amazon, hell, you're lucky They just come up, throw it on the porch, take a picture, and then send you an email, say deliver that porch. So, you know, it's to be expected. I ordered the coffee first of the week and free shipping. So anytime you get free shipping, it's not priority. So you got to take the good with the bad. But when I get it, I'll let you know what I think about the carrot cake coffee. I'm excited to try it. So I done took up enough of your time with my BS. Hope you're having a good day, a good start to your weekend. Hope you have a long, enjoyable weekend. And until next time, stuff them and puff them.